Hello! Filing taxes can be a stressful experience, but it's important to make sure you do it right. If you're not quite ready to file your taxes by the April deadline, don't worry. You can file for a tax extension, which will give you some extra time to get your paperwork in order. First, you need to determine if you need to file for a tax extension. If you're not sure, here are a few reasons why you might need to file for an extension. Note, however, that you don't need to provide a reason when filing. You need more time to gather your tax documents. You're waiting on a tax form that hasn't arrived yet. You're experiencing a personal or family emergency. You're dealing with a major life event, such as a move or job loss. If any of these situations apply to you, then it might be a good idea to file for a tax extension. To file for a tax extension, you'll need to fill out IRS Form 4868. This form is available on the IRS website and can be filled out online for free or by mail. If you're filling out the form online, you'll need to provide your name, address, and social security number. You'll also need to estimate the amount of tax you owe and the amount you've already paid. If you're filing by mail, you'll need to print out the form and fill it out by hand. Once you've filled out the form, you'll need to submit it to the IRS before the tax year deadline. If you're filing online, you can submit the form electronically. If you're filing by mail, you'll need to send the form to the address listed on the form. It's important to note that filing for a tax extension doesn't give you extra time to pay your taxes. You'll still need to estimate the amount of tax you owe and make a payment by the tax year deadline. If you don't make a payment by the deadline, you could face penalties and interest charges. After you've submitted your form, you should receive a confirmation from the IRS. If you filed online, you should receive a confirmation email. If you filed by mail, you should receive a confirmation letter in the mail. If you don't receive a confirmation, it's important to follow up with the IRS to make sure your extension was processed correctly. Now that you've filed for an extension, you have some extra time to get your tax documents in order. Use this time wisely to make sure you're prepared to file your taxes by the new deadline. You will have until October to file your return. You can also use this time to explore tax credits and deductions that could help you save money on your taxes. Just be sure to consult a tax professional if you're not sure about the tax laws or if you need help navigating the process. Filing for a tax extension can give you some extra time to get your taxes in order, but it's important to remember that it doesn't give you extra time to pay your taxes. Be sure to estimate the amount of tax you owe and make a payment by the April deadline to avoid penalties and interest charges. And remember, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to a tax professional for help. Good luck!